enunciation. First step is slow down, slow down and breathe. Slow down and breathe. First, Leo. First, let's assume your name is Leo. Okay. Uh, first, lay. First, Leo, a deep breath. Take a deep breath before you speak. Take a deep breath before you speak. Speaking quickly can cause your words to blur together. And that makes it hard for others to follow. Hard, it's hard for others to follow. Slow down and focus. Enunciate clearly. For example, try saying the word elephant slowly. Elephant. It might feel slow at first, but it will help you say each sound distinctly. Slow down and focus on each word as you say it. Leo, Leo nodded and took a deep breath. Leo nodded and took a deep breath. Leo nodded and Leo nodded and took a deep breath. I will try to be patient. I will try to be patient. Patient. I will try to be patient. Patience. He said, feeling instantly. Leo repeated. Leo repeated the word slowly. Leo repeated the word slowly. Elephant. 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 It felt strange. It felt strange. But soon the world. But soon the world. But soon the world become clearer. Tongue twister. Now let's have some fun. Now let's have some fun with dog. Stop. Twister. These are great for practicing. Start. These are great for practicing start. Clear pronunciation. Clear pronunciation. Practice one. Peter Piper. Picket. Peter Piper picket a pack of pickle paper. Peter Piper picket a pack of pickle paper. Peter Piper picket a packet. Peter Piper picket a pack of pickle paper. That's what difficult to say. That has he laughed. It was trickier than he expected. But the more he practiced, the easier it became. Practice with pauses. Practice with pauses. Sophia continued. Pauses are just as important as important. Sophia continued. Pauses as pauses are just as important. Pauses are just as important as the words themselves. Themselves. When you pause after a sentence, it gives a listener. It gives the listener. It gives the listener. It gives it gives the listener. It gives the listener a chance to absorb what you have said. A pause also lets you gather. A pause also lets you gather your thoughts a pause. It gives the listener to chance to absorb what you have said. What you have said. A pause also lets you gather. A pause also lets you gather your thoughts, so you don't rush your speech. Leo practice it. Leo practices pausing. Leo practices pausing after each sentence, letting letting the silence linger. Letting the silence linger for a moment before continuing. Exaggerate the sound. Exaggerate the sound. Sometimes exaggerating the sounds of words can help your tongue and mouth get used to forming the sounds correctly. This doesn't mean you this doesn't mean you should speak loudly or over dramatically, but it helps you but it hel- it but it helps you to focus on your enunciation enunciation. For instance, practice saying the s sound in words like sun and sand. Make the sound last a little longer. Sun, 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 sun and sun and sun and sand. For the next few days, Leo practices with Sophia's guidelines. He would sit under the oak tree. He would sit under the oak tree, repeating though twister, slowing down his speech, and focusing on his enunciation, enu, enunciation. The more he practiced, the clearer his speech became. He was amazed how much easier it was for others understand him now. One evening, as the sun set and the children gathered to hear Leo's story, he felt a scene of confidence. He felt a sense of confidence. He stood still. He, he stood tall and took a deep breath before beginning. Once upon a time, in a land filled with the magic, a young hero set out on a journey to find the lost city of gold. The lost city of gold. This time the children could hear every word. This time, this time the children could hear every word, every detail, and they listened alternatively as Leo continued his tale. His speech was clear. His word, his his words crispy, and his storytelling more vivid than ever. More vivid than ever. Afterward, Mia approached him with a smile. Wow, wow, Leo, your stories were even better tonight. You spoke so clearly. I could understand everyone. Leo beamed. Leo beamed. Thank you, Mia, and thank you, to Sophia. I'm going to keep practicing. So I can get even better.